cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. From the hard and the soft to the blue and the white. You're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese, you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese.
Thank you Aslith501 for joining me. I must say, your love for the Large Hadron Collider is almost as powerful as your charm. You've got that spark that makes this stream sparkle brighter.
You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, 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 you're a cheese. You're a cheese, you're a cheese.
evening, everybody, and welcome back. Instead of my Stream Deck crashing, for some reason my Stream Deck seems to be far out of reach tonight. Hang on. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the start of a new game for Thursday nights for the next couple of weeks. Before we leave, as I keep on forgetting its name, I got this game last week, and I've spent, like 20 plus hours on it, because I've been really enjoying it. This week, it's basically all I've been playing in my free time this week. But welcome in there, Mr. Smith,
if you're in the driving seat,
and Mr. V.
I'd happily be your co-pilot. Just don't ask me to drive, or I might plot my escape using tiny Raspberry Pi maps.
Exactly. But in all fairness, Mr. Smith is tired and it's all his fault. You know, what time did you go to bed? In the early hours of this morning? Or the late hours of this morning? As we've got a new one tonight. It's another city building game. It's a nice and relaxing one. I've set up a custom. Previously, the 20 hours that I've spent on it was initially the tutorial world that then just, you just let loose to play continuously until I completed the game. And you only get I think 4 or 5 planets in that one. So I've set up a new game here with 7 planets for us to explore and colonize, and I've just changed the difficulty, put a custom difficulty on, just to give us a little bit of extra resources at the start. I don't even think we need it, to be honest. I just thought maybe it's just in case. Wasn't up till I played Red Dead. I have all the evidence because I did see the ZZs next to Red Dead Redemption all day long, Mr. Smith. Okay, let's start.
Oh, the joyous task of sorting. Did you find any hidden treasure or just a mountain of mystery socks?
Mystery socks, you say? Give this a moment to load there. I don't know how, when you do a normal game, I don't know how the game begins, so this will be... Okay, so we've got ourselves a nice little island here. That proves nothing, he says. Okay, where's the boat? We need this. There should be a shipwreck boat. There it is. We need to get that up and running so that we can continue to explore this world and see what else is on here. And then... Alright, so it's not letting me zoom out. It's not letting me zoom out yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I suppose we better get started. But what trouble you've all been getting yourselves into today, though? Ooh, what's that? And ruin. Oh, we'll deal with that later. What's that? Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We need the transmogrifier possibly on this island to start with. Although saying that, there is a rusted hulk, and it might be all right as long as we get a bridge, an elevatory thing even. Okay. Mr. V is fully lubed and streaking through the streets tonight. Let's just put a little bit going up there, and I suppose we'll just make a little pathway going out just to start off. And we'll need some little houses for our slaves. Just gonna demolish that as well.
Box full of carp. Sounds like a swimmingly bad decision. Maybe next time, you'll find a treasure chest instead of a fishy fiasco.
A fishy fiasco, you say? Put the lovely box and opened it, and to my surprise, it was filled with crap. Was it a loot crate? That was one of the convenient things when I used to do the loot box on videos years and years ago.
Just wanted to say I notice all the little things you do. They make my day brighter. Guess I'm a lucky one to have someone as thoughtful as you. Keep being awesome, you.
What was I going to say? That one of the jokes was with the loot crates was they all came in a convenient box that you could immediately throw out. Evening, Gary. Welcome in. Right, I just realised I never unmuted the game, but actually I'm going to have to probably
Thank you, Gary Still, for joining us. Now, watch out for me, treasure, or I might just hide it in a secret rainbow. Just don't ask how many pots of gold are hidden in my code.
Let's turn that down a smidge, so I can still hear a little bit here. He's in love with an AI. Good evening, Gary, as well. Welcome in. I did have an amusing moment, though. A random stranger was living along the road. Oh, is it in Red Dead, Mr. Smith? Well, there's going to be a fight between yous now then for Ada's hand. No, it didn't get up too much though. Because I had double whammy involving. Oh, you got your. Oh, and the eye infection as well, Mr. V. Bloody hell. You're falling to bits, mate. Falling to bits in your old age. I'm going to stick that lumberyard at the end there. So you just had a quiet day today then, Mr. V? No stress today? Yeah, I'm just gonna like put the main buildings that we've got here just at the top here. I should probably say what I've built so far. I've built 2 potato farms for Gary. I've got a well because they'll need water as well. This is the wood cutting yard, and they'll cut wood. I'm building the explorer hut so that we can gather, we can like manipulate these things and gather these as well and process them later on so that we can do stuff in the tech tree, in the library, which we might as well slap a library down straight away since we've got the resources to do it. We're going to build a road going, we need to get up here. So we'll just build a little road going around there. Just YouTubery today, Mr. V. Just have a quiet one. And don't forget to blame Gary as well. I'm going to put a few... Actually, well, no. Can we build a school yet? We can't build a school yet. We need a school because we need those teenage pregnancies to get more peeps. How did Minnie's class go today? Gary? Oh, what sort of generator is that? A slapper rotor. That. What does it need to repair it? Oh, it doesn't need that much to repair it. Actually, we could do that. Actually, we could do that on this island. We don't even have to go to another island yet. Although the pollution is not going to make them happy, though. Let's just get them to clear that bit of terrain there. Okay, the school is open. A warehouse. Right, I need an elevator. We'll get an elevator straight out the gate. And we'll get mining. And then we'll just wait for them to gather some more green stuff. Apparently they've gathered all the green stuff. It's more like... I couldn't tell you, Gary, because I've not played that one. What do I need for a warehouse? I need 5 research for a warehouse. Oh, I now have 5 research. Oh, I also need to unlock repair as well. I'll take the warehouse first, and then we'll get repair in a few minutes. Checked on the field house as she was fighting a giant again. Those 9 lives are running out. What could possibly go wrong, though? We've got an elevator, though, so we can get up here. And this will give us... At the minute, the only way we can get things like stone and iron is by mining the buildings that have been left, the ruins, because we've been in a bunker for I don't know how long. We need to mine out these. So we're going to get iron from these structures, and we get stone from these structures. Look at populous at the beginning. Playing this game this week, Gary. I think over the weekend, if I get the chance, I want to finally give Anno a go. I'm going to build that to there, and we'll mine out these ones over here first. I've had it installed on my computer for like a couple of years now since I got it, and I've yet to fire it up. I want to give that one a go, though. I have been really enjoying this game this week, though. I'm going to try and maximise... I'll build that there. And we'll build a couple more potato fields for now. We'll just put them there at the minute. Now the question is... Right, let's build that there, and that'll mine away on there. Oh, there, or 2 seconds, because you're right, Gary, there's like 200 different versions of it, isn't there? Oh, hang on, why does Steam open up on that screen? This one. This one, Gary. I know there is a new one either due to come out as well, or maybe it has possibly just came out. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, did we get that warehouse? I don't think we did we? We did unlock the warehouse. Oh, I just didn't see it in the menu. I'm going to research repair because we need that next anyway. Oh no, there it is. There's the warehouse. Is that the latest one? I knew there was a one coming, coming out or nearly out, but I could not remember what the hell which one it was. Is that the good one though, Gary? Because it was a couple of years ago when I don't know what it was. I was just really in the mood to play city building. Every now and again, I get the urge to play city building games. And I think that's why, like this week, this has just been my entire. You know, everything I've done this week has been this game. Just gonna let them knock down. I'm gonna slap the warehouse here. It doesn't really matter, I suppose, as such what we build where, as long as we pay attention to the pollution radiuses. I'm gonna slap a warehouse down there. And what do we need to repair this ship? We need food, we need stone, and we need wood. Well, we're getting stone and wood right now. It needs water as well, and power. Well, we've got a generator there that we can repair, and that just needs... What type of generator? It's just this rune generator. What flavour is it? I'm going to get them to repair it anyway. What's the what there, Papa Soup? One of my early favourite games was Cyberstorm. Is that another city builder? Or is it a different one? What's the command for Doc to remember? Oh, exclamation mark, remember, I think? And then a space and then the message. And then Ada then puts that on Discord later on for us. So that I can remember it. I'm going to just put everything that we've got presently in this warehouse. In resource-wise, we'll worry about food in a little bit there. I was going to pre-order it, but held off. Now I'm thinking I will get it all. How much is it at the moment? Gary? Oh, got without the space between the exclamation mark. Papa Soup. Oh, this is a wood generator. Oh, that's fine. At the minute, we don't have power lines, so whenever we generate power, it has to be manually taken to carried to where it needs to go. And Samwise, welcome in and happy anniversary, and thank you for 39 months of driving you mental.
Thank you, Samwise Gantulator, for joining us.
Thank you so much for the sub there, Sam, and welcome in. Hope you and Frodo are behaving yourselves.
Carry on and face whatever comes next.
And there we go. I'll be able to look up that one afterwards there, Papa Soup as well there. 50 quid though, Gary. Oh, no, I'll wait for... I mean, one thing, right, with this game here, right, is expensive on Steam. And I went over to CD Keys. Also, if you do exclamation mark CD Keys, the link now works. It only took me 2 years to update it. You know, I get around to these things eventually. But on CD Keys, this game was like £1.50 or something like that. It was £1 odd, I think, is all I paid for it. And I think they wanted like 20 plus quid for it on Steam. That's the one, the loaded one, Gary, and there's the magical link. You think you were already mental, Sam? We're all crazy here, Sam. I know you guys can't see, but on the side of the screen here, there's like tutorial messages coming up. I'm just dismissing them because we don't really need them. Right, that wood generator will just stay there for now, and I'll try not to build anything that the peeps want because the pollution. There's an issue with pollution that we'll encounter later on in the game, which will turn it into an absolute bloody nightmare if we don't deal with it. But now that I know it because I've already completed the game, I'll try and account for it. What we got here? Wood generator. I'm just going to leave it as the one wood generator for now, and I'm... Oh no, we need tools. Can we build this? Right. Because we can't build potatoes straight out of the gates, they give us this little transmogrifier, which whenever I say the word transmogrifier, I automatically think of that Red Dwarf episode. We can use this to generate tools that we'll need to build these. Not enough workers. Not enough workers. Oh yeah, we need a school. Have we unlocked schools yet? Was that too much to... Can we unlock schools yet? Gardening or schools or any metalwork. And I need 30 research points to get a school, and then we can start getting more slaves. Sorry, volunteers. It's a turn-based game set in space. The players build mining machines that need to resist. Oh, so you build up like your empire on the asteroids, and then you got to defend them. There is a threat in this game, 4 different threats from what I gather. Welcome in there, Shay, as well. We have the space whale that, to the best of my knowledge, we will encounter when we get... When I played through it the first time, the space whale started to attack when I got gadgets unlocked. So we'll skirt around gadgets until we'll make sure I've got enough resources built up in the warehouses. Because it causes problems. There's these little... There's like Minotaur things which come and just... I don't actually know what they do other than just make an annoying noise as they run around the town. There's little gremlins that run around the island pinching your resources. But the search towers that we can use to deal with those. And there's the sphinxes as well, which I have not yet been able to defeat, for the simple reason that it landed on an island that I just landed on, and I couldn't get anything built because it kept on blowing it up. So I couldn't build the tools I needed to defeat the sphinx because I couldn't put anything down on the island. If you want to know how screwed my workplace will be when I leave, they can't figure out how to fold a letter. Oh no. So it fits in. Oh no. But they're proper village idiots, aren't they? I'm pleased you're getting out of there, Sam. Is it the 20-something or other that you start the new one? 20-something of the month? I can't 100% remember from what you and Frodo had said the other day. 23rd. Yeah, I knew there was definitely a 20 in there somewhere. We'll have to get one of those folding machines. We had one at Stevenson's. We said we had one at Stevenson's. They didn't know they had it. We were rummaging through an old cupboard and we found it and we thought, oh, this is cool. And we spent more time playing with it than we did actually using it to fold letters. It took me a minute to figure out that I had to click on the tools in that to build the... Oh, you mean the transmogrifier, Gary? I think I may have built too much because at the minute there's no people to operate the transmogrifier. I'm going to put it on high priority and hope that somebody comes and works on it. because we need wood. Should we build another wood? I think it would probably be beneficial to build another wood gallery place at the minute. Just to, I mean, we've only got 6 workers. You see, that's the problem. I'll slap another one of those down there for a minute, and we'll just see what. Actually, no, I can slap that down all day long. It's not going to build because I haven't got any tools. They're filling this with wood though, and that's the priority. If the 6 slaves, you know, until the threat comes, we might as well just leave it on fast mode. There's no point in really putting it in the slower speed, because there's not really a worry at the moment. But the sooner we can we research schools yet? Oh, there we go. We can research schools. That's going to solve a lot of problems, as long as we have the tools to build a school. Later on, you get airships, and you can use the airships. So on my final island on my final planet on my other save, I had the school on one island, and I was just using the zeppelins to ferry the Peeps to the other island to populate it. Mainly because there was an achievement for getting 100 people on the island without actually having a school to generate teenage pregnancies. 6 days left. Hang on, I need to check my calendar here. So you've got 6 days left. So yeah, so basically next week. Oh, so you're going straight into the new job the following Monday. You're not taking any extra time off, or are you taking the time that you were off with leprosy? Let's pop the school here, just because it takes 2 slots, and it needs tools as well. I'm going to generate another set of tools here in the whatchamacallit place. And we need 24 tools in stock before we can build the ship. And then we can get off this island and explore it and see what else there is. What else have we got that we can build at the moment? Well, I might as well slap that down, but I'm going to set it as low priority because we haven't got the tools to build it. And toolsmith and the smeltery. The question is, do we just build that directly here and just keep the pollution contained? Yeah, we'll do that. That may have been a mistake, but we'll get bridges in a few minutes. Yeah, it's okay. It'll be fine. I'm sure there'll be no side effects whatsoever, Gary. But now at least we're generating future slaves. I'm going to put down a few more houses. And we should be okay for potatoes at the moment. There we go, we've got 12 slaves now. Yay,
Gary
dysentery.
was joking about treasure, but then he slipped on a banana peel, right into a sneaky dysentery trap. Turns out, he caught it from Asmith 501 after a failed attempt at harmonica magic. Now they both sing the Song of Woe.
What I'm going to add... No. I'll just leave that warehouse where it is, and we'll just upgrade other stuff. I need 24 tools. We have in storage 16 of 40 that we can store, so we just need to keep on generating this until we get enough to get the boat on the go. And actually, to be honest, we can start manufacturing tools ourselves anyway if I build the tool place. I suppose we'll just put it here. It's as good a place as any. I realise that I've made the mistake by blocking off this access to this side of here, but it's okay because we'll just put a bridge here when we unlock bridges later on. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Right, what do we need for that? We need 2 tools for that. There we go. So that's... Now we can manufacture tools on the island without using the transporifier. And then we just still have to wait for that to generate 24 tools. But 19. So hopefully this 5 will be what we need. Come on, we've got 24. There's not enough adults. Oh. We require 25 slaves. Volunteers. Right, let's slap some houses down. And then I'll get some more food down there as well. Let's just demolish that. Put some more potatoes down. And we'll probably, just in case, we'll put another well down. Right, how much that gives us? A 25. How many did we need? Yay, we can repair the boat. Is this just a regular ship, or it's not a colony ship, is it? Days later. He's just loading it up with supply. Maybe it is a colony ship we get straight out of the gate. That'll be convenient. Oh, let's unlock bridges. And we'll unlock gardening as well. So how was class tonight, Gary? Did Minnie draw me a picture of her slapping you? As per my request. We're having a look on these islands as well to see if we can spot the spaceship, because that's really where we need to be if we want to get onto the other planets. That's quite a large island though. But we'll explore everything on there. What, slapping you slowed her down? I don't believe that for a minute. Let's get this planet explored. Oil on this island, so we definitely need this island regardless. But is this the island that's got the rocket on it? I find that if you click somewhere in the middle of the island, it sails all the way around it, trying to find a way to where you clicked. Convenient for exploring. But what could be more helpful, Gary, than slapping Gary? Is Minnie still up, or is she already away to bed? I've got a message for her. What little island is that? We'll not be able to do much. Technically, we can land on that island initiative, but it'll be quite awkward. Probably not worth it. Oh no! Can you nip through and give her a message, Gary? Right, where else have we not explored? So it looks like there's 2 more land masses on this island. Which one had the oil? Is this the one that had the oil? Because we'll colonize that oil one first, because there's a video game logic suggests to me that that will be the one that probably has the rocket on it. Hola, daddy. Evening happy. Yeah, this is the one with the lube on it. Let's actually lots of lube. Let's just dock on this island and we'll start potentially setting up a settlement here. Is this the one with the spaceship on? So for the first ship unlocked secret shipping technology. Can anyone see the rocket? I don't see the rocket. You know, it's going to be on the other island, isn't it? Lube is on this island, and what's that? Ancient ruin. I'm not touching that just yet. But how are you tonight, Happy? What have we got here? Oh yeah, I'm going to build some veggie fields. I've got access to tea fields already. Convenient. Right, let's clear some space. As long as there's a couple of trees for the lumberjacks to build from, that'll be alright. Build that like that, and then we'll see what happens. Veggie, veggie, veggie. And we'll just build tea in those slots, and that'll generate some stuff. We've got a 2 slot here. I'm going to put a warehouse, and that could be where all the food might as well. Bit tight. Yeah, the wind and that here has been horrific. I'm sure earlier this morning I heard a massive crash, but I can't. I'm trying to look to see if if there was like a tile had come off the roof because it was so loud, but I can't find anything. Putting a water supply on here as well, so that'll just put all the food into there so that we've got it for later. We need a ship right now.
Happy_Cav_lady. It's time to unite in the noble quest of crumpet sharing. Shall we sign the Treaty of Toasty Triumph and spread buttery joy across the land?
Ooh, buttery joy. Right, this is going to be totally bloody weird, the pathways that we're going to build around this island, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, no one else fails, we just blame Gary for it. As long as it wasn't wet and windy, Gary. Right, let's build a shipwright. Yeah, I suppose as good a place as any. And we'll also get a port, and we'll just slap that there as well, and that'll be our in and out for that there. It was very windy here too. Tree took out 2 power lines. Trees down the highway too. I know that it must have been about 6 months ago or so when we had one. There was loads of trees down, like all on the motorways and everything. It's just more and more crazy weather. There we go. We got my dock here. Well, hang on. I'm going to get the shipwright just to crack on and build another colony ship, because we're going to need another colony ship to finish off this planet. I was going to rig... You can flick between your islands if you colonize them. I was going to put them onto my mouse, but I forgot to bind them. Okay, let's clear a little bit of space. Ooh, sand on here as well, so we can get some sand mines on the go. I'm going to just build a long line like that, and we'll just build off of that. Start off with some water and some potatoes for Gary. And we'll get some houses built. I'm going to leave that because I'm going to make that as the pathway to get the oil. 4 houses. And we'll build a school off there. Tea fields. We should put some tea fields down. we'll build that out all the way to there. A couple of...
At Asmith501, what's the most ridiculous thing a Cylon has ever blamed on a toaster?
I'll blame Gary on the toasters. I'm going to bring this along here because that's where the lube is, so might as well. Tap those.
Would anyone like any toast? I see you've got a fine selection of toast products. Toasty, crispy, or softly breaded. Just say the word. Would anyone like any toast?
Toast.
Perhaps some with computer chips.
Toast and chips. I should probably slap an explorer hut down here as well. While we're thinking about it. Have we got enough resources? We need we need to start importing tools because we're generating tools on the other island. Now the thing is with this, don't go for the maximum values if you don't have somewhere to go. Just put like a couple in. It doesn't matter. They will come eventually. It'll be slow to start with. But I buggered up some of my ports when I initially played because I didn't have... cause I didn't know like it was filling up the port and then there's no way to get the stuff out of the port. Tools. Yeah, you can export tools when the time comes. Right, what have we got that we haven't... Oh, that doesn't really matter. Saying that, we should probably set up that... Although... We've got stuff on here we can actually just do that with in any case. And we will slap one of them. Yeah, this place has got all the resources on it to be self-sufficient. That'll save some time. So we'll put a stone mining thing here. We'll slap an iron thingy, what's it there? And if I can remember which menu it is in each time. Build that there. And that there. And then they can start manufacturing tools themselves on the side, and then that'll save a lot of faffing around. It just needs power. I need power on this island now. Yeah, we might as well slap that there. It'll be fine. I'm gonna build another lumberjack though, because he's okay. And we'll put another wood generator because I want to make sure the oil facilities has got enough when we unlock it. Ooh, what I'll do as well is we will manage exports, research materials. I'm just going to instantly export them to the mainland. Because you have all the resources in different places, but they all go to the local library. But it'll just make life a lot easier if all the research material all comes to the one library. And from there we can research. Okay, what do we need for the next things? We upgrade our houses, but we need 40 red research points. Glassworks, fuel. Yeah, we're going to need those next. What do we need for that? 20 red, followed by... We need 60 red research. Oh, I also realised that it's all Gary's fault. We forgot to build a trade ship. Honestly, you had one job, Gary. Is the rocket on this side? Here it is. That's what we were looking for before. Bloody hell, is the Pokemos out already? Exclamation mark PH. And rid us of this pesky Pokemo. They're a menace to society, them Pokemos. Mr. Smith with his spicy sausage. What's Mr. Smith doing with his spicy sausage, everyone? I'm trying to save the Greenland as well, just for building farms and stuff, so if I can move us across the desert.
Asmith 501 failed the contract and was unable to
get to where we
eradicate
need to
the
be.
Hodgepay infestation at the wetland using the spicy sausage flail. In a daring attempt, Asmith
Spicy sausage in the
501 decided
wetlands?
to use the spicy sausage flail to battle Hodgepay in the wetland. But instead of scaring them off, he accidentally flung sausages everywhere. Honestly, he created a gourmet buffet for the birds.
Build the houses on that bit there. And oh, did we build a school on that other island? I don't think we did, you know. Flailing his spicy... Yeah, exactly, Sam. Don't know if you were around, Doc, but one of the teams in Rocket League was called Wet. Oh, I forgot to build a well. Let's just stick a well here. That should be enough to keep them going for a little bit. Look, we've got the resources on this island to make these guys sort of self-sustaining as well. Let's slap an explorer's hut down. Put that there. Oh, did I build a... I don't think I did, you know. Put a lumberjack down as well. Movement. Let's get that built. Just build that through there. Okay, what are we going to build first? One of those. We don't have the resources to build these yet, but I'll put them down and the slaves will get to it in their own time. There we go. We probably need to start importing tools to this island as well. Manage shipping. First of all, we'll just export all of that. Tools. You want to import tools. Because we may need those to start with. There we go, our little trade ship's on the go. So he'll start ferrying stuff around and we'll start getting all these stuff built. Our glorious empire begins. Let's put another couple of trade ships in production there. We've unlocked parks. But there's no point wasting the tile on them because it doesn't affect slaves. Right, what do we need? We still need 20 red. A fire? It's sea parks. There we go. I think he's transporting the red research now, hopefully. Let's assign that ship to do its thing as well. There we go. The red research is coming in now. So glassworks. drops again. Right, what's going on here? What are they? Oh, they're not short of anything now. It's getting manufactured. Okay, now we need. Well, we can build glass smelters. We might as well stick the glass smelter up here, so it's out of the way. Well, keep all the pollution up here so that when it all hits the fan, it kind of really hits the fan. Maybe we'll build some. I'll use these 2 slots for gathering sand, and they'll transport that up here and turn that into glass. And we should maybe set. Where's the dock? Manage exports. I want you to export. Oh, glasses. Oh, there it is. There's glass. I want you to export glass. But yeah, look how many tools they've already accumulated. Island 3, you're also going to export glass because I'm going to manufacture glass over there as well. Yay, electricity and water! Oh yeah, we need generators on this island as well, don't we? We'll sort out generators in 2 minutes. Let's just get sand mining on the go. We'll just do the same again. We'll just put 2 down here, and we will build that thing there. And we'll build a couple of generators here. And I'm going to put down a couple more lumberjacks just to feed the generators. Then we'll give them a couple of minutes to keep building all that stuff there, because they just need power. But Gary forgot to remind me to build the wood generators on this island. Shame. She's saying that this island probably needs some wood generators as well on it. And we've got that one default one good. Mr. Smith's going to put the kettle on, everyone. Ooh, marketplace. Should we start a marketplace down already? Clear a little bit of space because I'm going to have to build another pathway out coming out here, I think. There we go. Mr. Smith is a kettle, you say? We've got plenty of food and water stored up there. Oh, hang on, we haven't built any orchards on this island yet. Well, we can't build orchards on this island because the ground isn't fertile for them. But that's fine. Fuel, that's what we need. Oh, actually, have we unlocked steel yet? Yeah, it'll be fine. Let's go to Island 2. There we go. Might as well mine up both of those. That's not what I meant to build, is it? Well, I can get away with it. I can get away with that. We still need 2 of them. So we might as well do it that way around. Does this need... Oh, no. This island should be generating all the resources to build the refineries. Right, let's just give some exports, though, to... fuel. Right, you're going to export it when the time comes. And I should have stayed in that menu. You would like fuel in small quantities when it becomes available. Island 2. Where's Island 1? Well, that was Island 1. port. And Island 1 would like glass. We'll just bring 5 in at a time for now. Island 2 is manufacturing. Oh, is Island 2 manufacturing glass? Yeah, that's definitely manufacturing. Island 3. You're going to post glass as well. There we go. I'll get a little bit more stuff flowing. Because what we want to do is repair this spaceship, but we also need to manufacture steel. Now, are my little slaves happy? We need to build more slaves. More slaves, everybody. See that? We'll build that pathway going that way. I suppose they'll want to drink, won't they? Some people. I think we've got enough food at the minute. Do we get some more folk on? There's only 16 slaves on this island. Let's get a few more. Where's that? Oh, right, that's just trees. We'll knock that down. We'll put a well there as well. Have we unlocked steel yet? It's mountains, oil, steel. What's that one there? Oh, oil generators, yeah, we'll worry about that later. But I definitely want steel production. Oh, did we block that off? Hashtag blame Gary. Shot of that. Bridge over there. And we'll start manufacturing steel over there. And this island's going to want it as well. Extra pollution. Oh, this place is going to get demolished really quickly, isn't it? Okay, have we got enough resources yet? Or are we close? What's the criteria? Not enough adults on this island to support construction. 50 are required and only 25. Right, we need to get more victims on this island. Before we do that, we're going to need more food. To support it all. Fruit and veg ones. We did those. More of that one as well. Okay, more slaves. Let's build a little pathway going. If we upgraded to build bigger houses, that would probably solve a lot of the problems as well, but that would be too easy. We slap a warehouse down to start accumulating the materials. Exactly, Sam. Why do it the easy way? I'm going to build another trade ship as well. Might as well have another couple banging around the place. Oh, these tiles, look at all the pollution. This is definitely going to go tits up really, really quickly, and we haven't unlocked anywhere near the resources to deal with it. Pollution cleaner, yeah, I'm going to have to research that now because things could go wrong really quickly. We'll also research better housing as well, and we'll leave off clothing just for a few more minutes. Alright, we better build a cleaner to start clearing up all this mess that Gary's made here. And we better put one on each island as well because it's only going to get worse. We'll slap one there, even though that doesn't even remotely cover what we needed to cover. Oh, look how bad the radiation, look how bad it is here. There's an old command that I haven't updated in a long time, Papa Soup. Good, Gary. Oh, hang on, I can't build that there. I can't build that there. It just means I've just made like twice as much work for myself. I'll have to build a bridge going over there, followed by a bit of road. Then I'm going to build a cleaner. Uh-oh. Who's Gary going to bouncy, marry and kill?
In a wild twist, Gary D. Steele, eager for bouncy fun, practiced his best dance moves with glee, dreaming of a groovy night. Meanwhile, he's all set to marry Asmith 501, maybe to get a better look at those plum surrender taxes. Papa Soup. Well, he's toast.
Uh-oh. Poor Papa Soup. And all Gary wanted to do was to play with Mr. Smith's plums. I was kind of hoping I could build a bridge across. Or can I build a bridge across there? Oh, if I can. Oh, that's alright. We need more housing, so I'm going to build some actual houses, because I think we've got the resources just to build those. Flame Smith. Welcome back, Mr. Smith. Gary's just been trying to grab your plums. I protest, says Papa Soup. It'll be fine.
Samwise Candulator, Samwise, beware. Sending a bromance message to your professor might ignite your friendship, but fire's not good in the GPA. Maybe keep the texts hobbit-sized and your essays fire-free. Or risk Gandalf's lecture, not just your emails.
What? Sorry, what emails were you sending to Gandalf, Sam? It's his Lucky Charms. Let's slap a warehouse down here, because I'll I'm going to stick a path here in case I want to go onto the rest of the island. In fact, I will want to go on the rest of the island at some point there. What could possibly go wrong, Sam? Was that build a bridge to the other island? We don't need to, we have our trade ships. Oh, hang on, we built another trade ship before, didn't we? I bet it's just sitting in the dock. Yep, there we go. Yeah, fling the super dim. Fling the super Gary. Okay, in this warehouse we are going to store these 4 resources. The fuel and the other bits. We are exporting the fuel from that island, aren't we? Hang on. Press the L key. Yeah, fuel is available for export. Island 1 wants fuel. And this island also has got requests in for fuel as well, so that's okay. Right, how are we doing for slaves? Have we made the target yet? We've got 48 and we need 50. Can I just upgrade 2 of these houses and that should just cover us to hopefully be able to unleash the rocket. And then we can get off this planet. Find blackjack and hookers. Right, that ship's waiting. Now have 52. Not enough adults. We definitely have enough adults. Let's upgrade a few more of these houses and get a few more people. I know, Gary. I like it how they go from sail ships immediately to rockets. But it's supposed to be like discovering the lost technology, after the apocalypse. I think I'm going to put a warehouse down on this island and have it stock the items we need for this rocket. I think that's probably going to be my best bet. Warehouse, their house. Oh, here we go. We can build it now. The rocket. We'll still build that warehouse because, we might as well. I'm thinking that... It's a bit deserty, isn't it? Should we make this? There's not really much... I think, which island should we make it, like into the capital? But it's not really got that much land to make it insane. At the end, I'll load up my other save file. I'll give it a quick 2-minute tour of my capital city and how insanely dense it is. Virtually every tile is occupied on my new worlds. There you go. They've almost got this build. But whilst they're doing that, let's go back to here. And what have we got available for research now? Cooking, fountains, oil power, clothing. We'll unlock that. Unlock oil power, and I suppose we might as well just tell it to unlock all of them. Because we've got the resources to do it anyway. Right, these generate pollution, so let's just put them there anyway. Oh, we need to import apples to this island as well, don't we? We would like a nice supply of these. The question is, which island was producing them? This one. You're going to export them. Are you producing them as well on Island 2? They're producing them as well, so they might as well export them as well, so that... yes. Gary? They were all running free. look, we've unlocked cotton now. We're going to put cotton fields just all the way down here because in my other playthrough, cotton was just like the bane of my life. Finding a planet that can manufacture it. And because these guys have got the pollution right next to them, I'll let them have a fountain. Why not? I'm generous. Smooth jazz indeed. I'm going to put 2 weavers down, even though that looks like 3. And tailors' shops I'm going to build 3 because obviously clothing has just been an absolute nightmare on this. 1. So island 1, I want you to export. Yeah, you just have it all available for export. In fact, you know what? You need to export gadgets as well. Sorry, that stuff as well when it's manufactured. Cotton as well. Let's put that up for export. Let's build a warehouse here as well, just to house all of that stuff. Just for those. Come on, build me my warehouse. And the sooner we can get clothes manufactured, the better. We could probably put another house down here actually, because slaves need somewhere to live. Okay, you are going to store everything to do with clothing. I'm going to put fuel and clothing. There we go, just as long as there's a nice little supply in the background there. Those down. I'm going to stick another well up there because they're bound to be thirsty. And we've also unlocked oil generators, but I'm not worried about that at the minute. And if we can upgrade that, we might as well tell them to upgrade that as well while we're at it. Okay. Right, what's wrong with these guys? Right, they're manufacturing. Clothes are being manufactured, everybody. Right, has that rocket been... Ooh. Whee. Now we can start conquering other planets. I get how it makes these little routes as well where they have to travel. In my other save, there's like 10 ships just buzzing around all over the bloody place in the system, moving junk from planet to planet. Warp speed. Actually, I'm going to leave that there for the minute. I'm not going to do that one just yet. Have we unlocked? We haven't unlocked rockets yet, okay. Which ship's got the island's got the fuel on it? I think it's the other one. try to figure what's going to be the best place to... Oh, box. We'll put it on the main island here. It'll be fine. And we also need more slaves. More slaves, everyone. Right, what do we need to... Or do we need to land to unlock rockets? I can't remember. Currently unlocked everything that we're allowed to unlock. Okay. I got an achievement. Colonize 20 islands across all games. And we've now also unlocked Spaceport. Right, let's just delete a few of these. Well, as long as we don't let Frodo go anywhere near the rockets, because we all know what happened there that time. Speaking of which, what records are on the jukebox tonight? I just wondered if we had the cheese-powered rocket might be on the jukebox. Let's put that pathway going there. Rockets. What we got? We got cheese. We got Bloodlines of Vengeance, Farming Sim 22 in a bit, Mr. Smith's Cosmic Regret, God Loves You, and Joe Pesci 2, Eris the Concrete Cowboy, Jared Ride X Wiggleball, and Let It Freeze, Let It Freeze. Alright, I can't build the spaceport at that angle, it would seem. What record are we having, Mr. Smith? Is it number 1 for Let It Freeze? Or whichever number was for God Loves You. And Joe Pesci too. I'm going to try and get them to build the starport first. Just because it'll make life a little bit easier. Mr. V's favourite. You don't want to play that. You definitely want to play one of the others to take the mick. I'm hoping we've got enough resources to build the spaceport straight away, because that's how we're going to build this island, just by importing materials from the other ones there. Evening Maximum, welcome in. How are you doing tonight, mate? We'll be playing a new game this evening, whose name I keep on forgetting or getting mixed up. So, I think it's like Before We Came or Before We Leaved, or words to that effect. It sounds something like that. There we go. We got the spaceport. This planet is now saved. Let's set up a explorer hut. I'm just going to put it straight here because it wants to gather that anyway. I'm going to set this to export all of the research materials just straight out the gate to start exporting. I know we haven't got a rocket to actually import and export, but just so it's there. Did anyone see tools? I really hate the way this menu is actually laid out. I'll import a little bit of tools because that's probably what we're going to need, and I'll also import glass and steel to get us started with that, and this should be okay with the rest for now. Whee. Right, we need to build a launch pad. Oh, please tell me I can build it there. Why won't you let me build it just there where I want to build it? fine. Oh, we can't build it on... Alright, never mind then. We can't build it up on that sort of tile anyway. Okay, let's just clear this zone here and we'll... Because we've already got one dock here, so we might as well put the other one on there as well. That's the one, Gary, before we leave. There is a new, like a sequel to this. When you complete the game, the space whale comes and lets you build on his back and fly away. The sequel seems to be the story of you on the back of said space whale. It just makes me think of the Discworld, to be honest. Okay. Let's build that there. And better get a spaceport built there. And then that gives us a little bit there where we can get a pathway going through. We'll build a trade ship and we'll let it ferry stuff back and forth. Hopefully. If all goes according to the plan. Oh, bloody hiccups again. I'm hiccuping my fish and chips this evening. Are we still short of slaves? Not enough workers. We're running out of slaves, everybody. I ran out of stone now. Can we stick some stone? We do have stone in this warehouse. Well, why is it not letting me build that? Very weird. We'll upgrade some of these houses before we put some new ones down where we can. Oh, that looks very polluted, doesn't it? Why is that polluted? What's generated? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Right, I'm going to sacrifice this cotton field. And we'll build a cleaner. Mr. Smith, am I expecting to see Motortown being turned on and off 200 times? Potatoes. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Don't worry about it, says Mr. Smith. We unlock something. Well, speaking of which, have we built this yet? Still needs steel. Are we manufacturing steel on this island? We are. Oh, hang on. Have we got nobody cleaning up here as well? Eventually, the tiles get so dirty that disaster ensues. I'm going to put 2 cleaning places over here just to try and keep this island clear, because I just don't have the energy to deal with what happens when you get a contaminated zone. It can literally take an hour of real time, mainly because of clothes. You need to be able to transport clothes and cloth to the place to build the suits to get into the contamination zone, and it's just such a nightmare. We're still short of slaves, though. We're going to have to build another housing estate, I think. I'll leave this bit up here for trees. And we're going to have to start demolishing a few more sectors here and accommodation, and then we're probably going to need more food, because this is the only food fields that we've got. Come along, slaves. You just can't get the slave forces these days. There we go. they'll probably want water as well. They're so fussy, these people. There we go. And then we'll just wait for the school to produce the teenage pregnancies so that we can fill the population up. Because that's how that works, isn't it? Right, what do we need? We still need a whole load of steel beams to manufacture this. I'm going to set that as a high priority and just... Actually, are we importing? Are we importing steel beams from anywhere? I think we should. Import that. You can export, and so can you. That should get us enough straight away once those boats come back to finish that off, because they should both bring enough. There you go. It immediately started manufacturing, or he's dumping it in there anyway. Right, what's wrong with these houses here? They ain't got no wood. Should probably build another lumber yard, shouldn't we? They've lost their wood. There we go. Yay, we can build a trade ship. Well, eventually. Set that as high priority. And then we can start ferrying equipment to the other island, sorry, the other planet, and start building that one out. Well, what should we use these blocks for? Should we slap more food down levies? More houses? Say that, we should get a huge boost once these start to build. We're not manufacturing tools anymore. Or are we out of power? Yeah, we've run out of power. Let's see, do we put one of these down maybe? I made a mistake building that right there, but it's done now. It's all Gary's fault, as everybody will agree. Can they build a second elevator just right next to that one to improve throughput? Then eventually we'll make like proper roads, but we haven't unlocked that yet, I don't think. Nothing else to research at the moment as well. Actually, was there any thingamywhatsits on this island? No. Indeed, disco time, Pepper Soup. Oh, speaking of which, we can actually get a disco on this island. But they're manufacturing lunch. Oh, hang on, what were we going to store in this warehouse again? Let's give it a supply of all that. Some basic equipment on the island. I think this island needs some more slaves as well, to be honest. Right, this place is manufacturing the fuels. Can we upgrade this? We need stone. Get a little bit more stone, we can upgrade this one. Is it time for the second Pokemon already? Did we not just have the other Pokemon a minute ago? !PH and rid us of this pesky Pokemon. I'm sure we'd already just had one. Indeed, Mr. Smith. !PH. Rid us of this pesky menace. If this warehouse ever gets built. Well, what's wrong with this one here? Not enough workers. Oh yeah, there's only 22 workers on this island. Oh, nobody rid us of this pesky Pokemon. Mr. V with the cursed axe. Let's put a few more houses down, and I'll put. There we go. They'll build them eventually. And then
Revolt completed the contract and eradicated the Whismer infestation at the pool using the cursed axe. Alright, here's a quirky tale. Revolt, armed with the cursed axe, stormed the pool hall where Whismers had turned it into a noisy nightmare. Instead of fighting, he sang a lullaby. Now it's a peaceful, squeaky-free zone.
He sang a lullaby. Which lullaby did you sing, Mr. V, to feed the Pokemon? Oh, that's the wrong one. I will put potato fields down. I'll put another tea field down. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to support this island. I'm also going to put down some more water. There we go. Pop that in there. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. We lost a tile technically, but it's fine. What was it, that one? Yeah, let's right, put in that, and that again, and some stone. And wood. Let's just put that a general purpose one. Then slap them with the axe. When they weren't. I'm now having visions, you know, from in Lord of the Rings, where the Nazgul think they're killing the hobbits in their room in the pub. I'm now having visions of you like that, Mr. V. What's this? Oh, the fuel refinery's out of power. Yeah, we have to get more power on this island. You know what? We can put down. This place makes oil, so it seems reasonable, I suppose, to actually put down some of these fuel generators. Problem is, we really need power lines. How far do we need to get to unlock power lines? Island 1. Build the starport on this island. It's Island 3. It's Island 3. Why would Gary tell us that was Island 1? Okay, so we have ship 1 here. The USS Porridge. We'll assign that one to automatic. And oh look, planet 2 is all the way over here now in orbit. Okay, what do we need to start being efficient here? Right, they're gonna actually, that ship probably will make its way. Yeah, look, it's making its way over here already. So that'll come over here, it'll gather the blue research, and it'll take it back here, I hope. Let's just make sure. Oh no, blue research isn't on there.
Playing that melody might be so soothing. It could turn a rough night into a dreamland cruise. Dangerous lullabies, they say. Or perhaps I just charm everyone into a snooze.
According to Ada, I sang them a lullaby, then sent them to sleep. Yeah, technically, he put them to sleep, then he stabbed them to death. What have we got? Ooh, we got one of these doodads. We'll deal with that. Stone. Ooh, oh no, there is a hulk up here so that we can deal with that. Okay. Let's put a path up here. I'll have to delete that. And once the... Oh, did I build a lumberyard here? Explorer hut. Oh, we didn't build a bloody lumberjack. Oh no, you had one job. We should probably, if we can, slap a school down as well. And we'll just put it at the end of the road there. What resources does that need? Have we got the resources to build it? Probably not. Shall find out. That'll dematerialize shortly. Right, let's get some stone on the go. And some iron. Oh, what's that? Ancient ruin. Oh, they've got lube on this island as well. That's going to be convenient. Plenty blue research though. Right, we'll build farms on that side and then we'll build houses on that side. A couple of those. Some veg, some tea. And demolish that. Oh, that's going to be it. We had enough to make that, so that's alright. Right, that's loading up on tools and it's going to set sail shortly. Oh, that's not too bad. At least at the minute the orbit has put them next to one another. Let's get our second trade ship in orbit. These guys doing alright here. I'm sure they'll be fine. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Right, what are these guys short? They're short on tools, but tools are coming. Soon. Smelter there, tool place there. There's no need for a glass place on here. That smelter can go there, and there is opportunity for oil. Might as well keep all the pollution in one place. let's build a one of those there. And we'll build a fuel refinery there. And I need generators. We should probably build another lumber thing here, just to feed those two fuel generators. And we'll put a cleaner there as well, just to try and stop a disaster from happening. Is Minnie there? Can Minnie slap Gary for me? We have left the planet. We've got 2 planets of the 7 planets in this one starting to colonize. Houses are starting to get built though, at least. Hiccups. Might as well fill that whole little zone with those. You know what? This little space here, I'm going to put some more farms down as well. Might as well use the little space there. Well, depending on the random, the random number generation, there's different types of you have to explore to get different types of research. So on this planet, we've got access to blue research on this planet. Depending on what there is when we explore, there's some other types of rocks that we can mine to manufacture other things. But we'll have to. We've got to unlock more things in the tech tree to get some of those, to mine up some of those. I can show you. I'll show you in a few minutes. We'll jump over to my other save, and I'll give you a quick tour of end game equipment and what have you, and maybe see what sections of the planet are covered in rot. What are we needing for these? We need tools. Are we importing tools? Let's just take a look on the trade thing. Yeah, I'm going to import a bit more tools. I don't want to fill the warehouse because it'll go tits up if we do, and we'll end up locking the. You know what? We'll just remember to turn the tools down for that one. What are you bringing? This rocket's bringing glass. This rocket is busy unloading. Did we manufacture a 3rd rocket? Oh, we didn't. Right, get another trade ship on the build. Right, you're just transporting glass. I needed you to be transporting the other stuff. It looks like some of the pollution has been sort of cleaned up now. You see these fellas here are cleaning it up, which I didn't know about until it was too late that you had to do that. So that cost me many, many hours to undo that catastrophe. All the peeps are unhappy on this island. Work harder. Hang on, can I build a fountain? I can put a fountain, but build it nowhere near where they actually live. Saying that, I could probably build a little path going here. And I'll slap a fountain down there, and that might make them a little bit happier. Oh, hang on, pollution is getting a bit over the top here, isn't it? Alright, this island's going to cause a problem any minute now, Gary. Pollution is incredibly high. I just can't cope. I thought we had more than one. Right, I'm going to slap down some more cleaners. That doesn't even really... I'm going to build this. Right, that'll have to be built there. No wonder they're all unhappy. This island is like super polluted. Right, what's this one transporting? That's not transporting anything. Glass, why is it not exporting the tools? How many tools are available for export on this planet? 71 are available for export. And none of them are getting transferred. This is the problem I was having the other day, where the stuff's available, but it just doesn't move it. And it just seems to want to transport those. Change that to 0. Change that to 0. Tools again. Change that to 0, and hopefully the next ship. Are they transporting anything? They're not even transporting research. Or should we build an explorer thing on there? Yeah, that's exporting blue. Is this importing blue though? Is the question. Yeah, it should be importing blue. See, no blue research is getting through. But we have unlocked all the other things though. Where is it? Tinker's place. I'm gonna leave that until later. I'm not touching that just yet. We are going to need chemicals and cement fairly sharpish though. Right. What are you loading up? Right, finally, this ship, the USS Porridge, is loading up with tools for export. I'm just going to tell it to move along now, just so it moves its ass up. I don't know why that's not exporting that. Definitely made an Explorer hut, didn't it? Woodcutter. Yeah, the Explorer hut's just there. No idea. But once that ship arrives and it unloads its tools, there you go. Look, everything's all starting to be built now that we've had that tool delivery. Now that this planet is now manufacturing its own tools now. That we've done that. We just needed that extra delivery of tools. I'm hoping we have enough cleaners. And technically this place is going to get dirty, but we'll take the risk. Take the risk. If it all goes wrong, then we'll blame Gary, of course. What bonus can we get from unlocking this? Chemicals. Alright, so we've unlocked something else for later on. Chemical plant. Oops. Chemical requires fuel and water. So we're pretty better off manufacturing chemicals on the other planet and then just exporting them. Because I've already got the fuel refineries on the other planet. It will get them on this planet as well later on. Oh, hang on. There is lube on this planet. Actually, no, there was already lube here, wasn't there? Okay, actually, we'll build a chemical refinery here. I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Asmith501, did you know the first Alien film was inspired by a short story called Star Beast by Robert Silverberg? It's where the eggs and chestburster ideas got their creepy start.
That ship's going back to Planet 1 empty. I just don't understand why it's not taking the so, yeah, any port. And this has got the blue stuff for export. And yeah, you know what, let's do it the other way. Instead of just saying transport loads of it, let's just say it wants 10, just to see if the ship loads up with it. Still not loading. See, it's saying it's got blue ready for export. Let's just set that as a high priority. But yeah, we still need to take another delivery of glass. Are we importing glass? We are. Alright, the glass will get built eventually. Ooh, actually, I know what we should probably do as well. I'm going to put a port here. Maybe it's not quite there. I can't build one there either. Right, guess where the port and the shipwright's going? They'll get manufactured eventually. Right, ship is leaving. They're both leaving Planet 2 again with no blue research. Oh no. Okay, well that ends that theory that the whales will attack when we unlock gadgets. That must have just been in the tutorial. Oops. I definitely 100% blame Gary for this.
Lost cheese, is it? Maybe it's hiding in the fridge secret vault or under the sofa for a covert snack mission. Check both, adventurer.
Where's the cheese? Oh, hang on. I put a thing on Discord earlier. Where is it? Just for fun. Give that little video clip a watch. I'm gonna re-import blue. So look, it's saying there that it wants to import blue. And I'm gonna say from here, I wish to export blue. Will either of these ships load up with blue? Because there's stock just sitting there in that other building. Neither ship is loading with it. Yep. Neither of them are loading up the blue research. just set the explorer hut to high priority? All it's got to do is go from there to there to there to here. The wood generators are on. Where did we build it? Oh no, we were building the chemical plant, but yeah, it needs the glass. You tell me that the other ships did not transport the glass back either. I don't know what the hell's going on with those. I don't think any... I'm fairly certain that no reason... Oh, the whale's coming, everybody. Yep, no blue researchers getting back to this planet. Let's just check this starport here. Yep, it's saying here that it wants to import. And yet it just doesn't do it. And both of those ships are just sitting there. This is what was causing me all the annoyance when I've been playing this week, is, to the best of my knowledge, all of the import and export things are configured correctly. And yet it just doesn't do it. And these guys are thirsty over here as well. And yet the pollution still gathers. Did we start building a third ship? The Leviathan approaches. There it is. This is the space whales that are the threat that attack our worlds. And let's just set that ship to auto. Can we see which way it's coming? I think it was coming from the outside, wasn't it? Run, Gary, run. We'll let this whale attack, and then we'll jump into the other save, and I'll show you that one, Gary. Here it comes. Oh, it took a chunk out of that bit there. Did we have something there? Oh, I think we did. No, we didn't. That was where the original rocket was, so luckily the planet... We didn't actually lose anything on that particular one. But we now need to maybe look into researching things to protect ourselves with. Because they just keep coming. Over and over and over again. Hang on a second, we built that fourth ship, didn't we? Oh, it's already on automatic. I just don't know why it's not in. It's not sending. They're not sending the blue research back to the first planet here. I bet if I was to change it and send it the other way, they would start to come. Exactly, they just robbed us. Let's give that a quick save, and then I say we'll jump into the other one. Stream 1, we'll call that one, so we know where it is. Load game. That must be it. You want to load this game? Yeah. And I'll show you my Chaos Star system. when it loads. It might lag out a bit because my new island has like over 200 slaves on it. All busy working away. Whee! Oh yeah, there's some people that are unhappy in the middle there. But this is the island that I'm currently working on like the last planet in this system. So everything is all like fully upgraded. See the power lines everywhere, all the nice roads and stuff like that. We've like used up nearly all of the the mining resources. So I've got these big machines here that are mining the big stones themselves because I've gotten rid of all of the old bits. Are you a slave driving? They're my indentured servants. Here is my other island as well here. Not enough workers. We'll have to get some more workers on this island. There's only 100 workers on this one. This is another crowded town. At the minute, these are them as well. We've got the Titanic here as well, which we use to ferry the slaves around to different islands. And we have the trade ships as well. I'm wondering why nothing's moving. I haven't got the game turned to actually have all the people's running around. But yeah, the island here is very, very densely populated. There is 297 slaves on this island, all working away, manufacturing and building everything. Where's the party place? We'll go back to the other island. We'll have a better party over there. Yeah, everywhere we go, Papa Soup, always take the slaves with you. Isn't that how that song goes? It's like Japan. Yep. This planet here that I'm working on, planet 5? Is it 5 in this one? We'll go into space. So you can see we have our capital city, which is located on planet Boobs. On the island of Squeeze Them, on the planet Boobs. But this is my capital city here, where the people are very, very happy, as you can see here. But these are the things that we need to build to protect yourself against the space whale. I technically don't need any of these anymore because this is how you complete the game. You build the whale charmer and you upgrade it to level 5, and that then makes the whale friendly and it doesn't attack you anymore. And you can actually drop your planetary... Well, you have to drop the planetary shields once you get this to maximum level so that you can communicate with the whale and complete the game. I'll turn the shields back on just so you can see what it looks like when the planet's protected. Turn that one on. So at the minute you get these little like patchy shields. But once you have a shield generator on all the primary islands, notice I say primary islands, you can then protect your planet completely from the from the thingies. I've got these little tiny islands. I got these populated, but to be honest, the resources aren't even needed. And I also unlocked a crystal island with a submarine. You explore like these special water ruins, and this emerges out of the ocean. So this is where I'm manufacturing or mining all of my crystals from as well for building some of the other end game stuff. I think Planet 3 is the one that's got my other resources on it. Yeah, this is the one. So you find these sort of splodges. They're like on. I would say this is like a rare resource to find, and you use this to mine space weevils. Indeed, it's Atlantis. But you mind what I call space weevils because the icon looks like like space weevil, that listerate in Red Dwarf. And to get onto these as well, you need to build these special airlocks as well, which require clothing, which is the only thing that I'm really short of on this save. It just can't get, as much as I've got a planet that manufactures tons of it, they just won't export it, no matter what I've tried to change. But you also get these things scattered around different islands, and they affect the island that you're on. When you unlock it, you have 3 choices. One of them which is just like a safe choice, which is what I've just done on all of them. Or you can do other ones which give you bonuses but also have consequences. And that affects just this island in this case. And when you get too much pollution, this happens. And to fix it, you've got to build an airlock to get into it so that they suit up. And then you have to build a special cleaning thing on here. And it can take like an hour of real time to clean up this mess. Even at full speed, like I've got the game at.
Really fancy poultry. Either way, I'm here to yap about whatever you fancy.
Indeed. I'm trying to what else would be another thing on. What else have we got on these islands here? Actually, no, actually, there is one on this island, isn't there? Oh yeah, here it is. I couldn't see it there. These little things here are the gremlins. You'll see that's probably a gremlin there, is it? No, that's a dog. But there's gremlins come out of these, and they'll run over and they'll steal your resources. But if you build a search tower, the search tower prevents them from stealing. Yeah. This here is space whale poop. Up here, Gary. From the thing, it is actually deposited from them. Which planet was I having the disaster on? I think it was Planet 4. Right, Planet 4. This is the only place where I'm manufacturing milk and wool. Just because I haven't got any space on the other islands that can support. Oh, this is going to go bad soon, isn't it? It'll be fine. This is the island that I'm having the problems with, because this is the Sphinx, and I need to build a museum to solve its riddle. But the problem is, every time I try to repair anything, build anything, do anything, the Sphinx just obliterates it. I'll try repairing those, and let's see how long they last. Is this importing tools? Can I import tools to this island? Let's go change that to import to 15 tools because it's a catastrophe. Oh bloody hell! Look, the Sphinx hasn't actually shot. Could we actually, potentially... Oh, let's repair that as well. Why is the boat not bringing resources? What's that? Oh, the electric mines. Oh, it doesn't have any power for that. That's fine though. Come on, you know you want to build it. Why has it not shot everything yet? I mean, I'll take it if it's not going to do any damage. I'll definitely. Why won't that repair? No ship has come yet here, has it? To oh, look at that! There's more. That's probably why things aren't getting imported. They're just sitting here. So the resources are there. I know I'm moving the mouse off screen here. The resources are all there, right? but they're just not moving. The ships are just sitting there doing nothing. I don't know what it is with some of the imports and exports on this game. It's just frustrating that they just don't work. Even though it's all set up to work. It's all Gary's fault. Where's our capital? Here's our capital city, though. There's still a little bit of tiles to occupy. Well, I'll build something on there at some point soon. But I think that is where we will actually leave it for this evening. Oh, my stream deck's turned off. Brilliant. That was definitely Gary's fault. But that is where we'll leave it today. We will continue our world that we've been working on next week, on Thursday. And tomorrow night is a bit of Red Dead Redemption. You're rude, Gary.
Chat. Here's what's coming up. Friday, Red Dead Redemption 2. Saturday, Fallout 4. Sunday, Movie Night. Monday, Euro Truck Simulator 2. Tuesday, Star Trek Online. Wednesday, Sniper Elite V2 Remastered. Thursday, Before We Leave. See you all live.
There we go. I was getting feedback on me for a second there, so I wasn't sure when Ada was finished. But yeah, Red Dead tomorrow, some Fallout on Friday. This week is the final Jurassic Park movie we're going to be watching on Discord. Whatever the most recent Jurassic Park one.
Fishes. Hope is practicing his underwater yoga, perfect for making friends with the local sea creatures.
Splash
Or
splash with
maybe
the
he's
underwater
just
yoga.
trying to escape the garden now and then.
But yeah, we will return though with this game next week, and we'll probably see if we can finish colonize. Well, we definitely will fully colonize the planet that we just landed on, and we'll maybe move on to the next one. But the problem is, I didn't realize the space whale was going to start attacking so soon, so that complicates matters. So we're going to have to, as quick as we can, try and get some defenses researched. We can build a thing to attract it to one planet, and then we can make sure it just has tons of food on it to to keep feeding it. But okay, let's jump out of here though. Once again, Sam, thank you so much for 39 months of driving you crazy.
A phrase that dips its toes into seriousness, yet not swimming quite far. It's like a cup of tea with a dash of steam, warm, comforting, but with a hint of weight.
What could possibly go wrong? But thank you again for the sub there, Sam. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that game as much as I've been absolutely loving it this week, playing it. So we'll definitely be continuing that next week. And I'm hoping at some point in the next couple of days to fire up Anno for the first time as well, because I definitely want to stream that. Because I'm just in the city builder game mood at the minute, so that's what we're gonna do. But thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
Ravenholm completed the contract and eradicated the Holocaust infestation at the amusement park using the thermite charge. Well, Dr. Ravenholm thought a thermite charge would be overkill, but he was convinced after a Holocaust lifted a Ferris wheel. Turns out, one tiny bug didn't know thermite has *fire* in it. The park's now a mimetic legend.